It sounds like something straight out of a Fats Domino song, but Blue Monday is fast approaching. Mental health professionals claim the worst day of the year for many people is the third Monday in January. Here now to tell us why and what you can do to turn it around is licensed marriage and family therapist Susan Harrington. Good morning.
Good morning, Nancy.
So what is it about this third Monday in January that has us having the blues?
So what happens in the wintertime is we have a whole lot less light. And because we have less light, that's an important aspect to our emotional and mental well-being. And now that we have less light, we have less of that great energy coming in to help us.
Yeah.
We stay more indoors, and therefore we end up with closed-in kind of blues.
So I suppose this January, that time in January is probably the middle of the winter. Mondays are bad anyway because a lot of people have to go back to work. So what can we do to shake off this feeling?
So there's some really great tips that we can do to help us with that. So for example, we can get a lot of sunlight as much as we can during the day. So for lunchtime, go for a walk. Go to a restaurant that you really enjoy, get a healthy and light meal, drink some water while you're sitting at the table, and go with a friend. So at that point, you get 4 different things because you're also taking a walk. You get 4 things at once. Then the last thing that we always need to do is to make sure that we enjoy one another. We get lots of rest, and we spend time with our family.
Well, I tell you what, the Blue Monday falls on the day after the Saints play.
It does, it does.
So that kind of complicates things. But I was talking to you earlier, the fact that everyone's happy, everyone's wearing black and gold, everyone's excited about the Saints. I mean, this is like a holiday for us that's extended. And to feel that end would not only make Blue Monday, but it would make us probably...
Well, let's not set up a prophecy here.
We're not doing it.
We're not going to do that. We really want the Saints to have a good time. Spending time with one another, planning your Mardi Gras events, planning for game day on Sunday, being hopeful about the Super Bowl event happening are all wonderful things that we can do. But what that also does, in case the inevitable happens that we don't want it to happen, is it helps us spend time together, know who our friends are, know who we can count on when we feel sad. They are there for us.
I think even hanging out with a friend isn't going to do it. If we lose. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to lose because we're going to win. Who dat?
Right. Let's not set up that. Right.
But that makes sense. So our situation here is different than somebody might be in Wisconsin or somewhere without an NFL team, especially without one in the playoffs.
Right, correct. And so that's why those 5 simple things are really important that we do, even when it's earlier in the year and the wintertime is not here. That we spend time with one another, we get lots of hugs, we drink water, because one of the things we know about Blue Mind research is whether we sit next to like a fountain, stay in a tub, go for a swim, drink water, hear a fountain falling, that what those things do is it puts endorphins into our brain and gives us much more of a lift. Just water.
That makes sense.
It's very simple.
From drinking it to listening to it.
To sitting by a fountain, to putting your hands in your feet. Remember when you were a child and putting your feet in a fountain? All those things lift the endorphins in our body and give us great experiences in our minds.
Good advice. Susan Harrington.
Thank you.